Good morning, good morning. This is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from a YouTube channel, as I can tell my part series, the week that was college football history review, the 1985 college football season for week number 13, November 23rd, 1985. We're going to start with Penn State, number one team in the country, shutting out Pittsburgh 31-0. Penn State was on a mission to prove doubters wrong and revenge the 1984 loss. Any chance the Panthers had to stay competitive in Coach Foles Fangio's final game ended in second quarter when Lions fullback Tim Manoa burst through three defenders on the right side of the line for a 60-yard touchdown run, and 19 seconds later, left linebacker Pete Gustafopoulos fell on end zone fumble by Pitt quarterback John Kajimi, penetrating defensive end Don Graham, forcing Kajimi's fumble. Kajimi threw for only 75 yards, while tailback Charles Gladman ran for 81 yards. The route was costly as Lions tailback DJ Dozier dislocated his elbow in the third quarter. But Wynn wrapped up a fifth perfect regular season for Coach Joe Paterno in 20 years as Penn State head coach. Michigan, the number 6 team in the country, beat number 12 Ohio State 27-17. Michigan Wolverines quarterback Jim Harbaugh put a stamp on rivalry with near-perfect performance, completing 16 of 19 for 230 yards, 3 touchdowns. Harbaugh finished off Ohio State in the fourth quarter with his most memorable throw, a 77-yard strike to Ohio native freshman wide receiver John Kosar. Beating blitz, Harbaugh's pass was perfect, and it had to be as Kosar lost contact lens and looking up for the ball. Moments earlier, the Buckeyes pulled within 20-17 on a 36-yard touchdown pass on 4th and 15 from quarterback Jim Casados to wide receiver Chris Carter. Michigan fullback Gerald White added 110 yards rushing, catching a 4-yard touchdown pass. Harbaugh set season school records for passing yards and touchdowns. The point total was most in series for Michigan since 1946. Meanwhile, Iowa, the number 3 team in the country, beat Minnesota 31-9 after passing up NFL last winter to have another shot at the trip to the Rose Bowl. Iowa quarterback Chuck Long wrapped up school's 4th ever Pasadena Berthwood record-setting performance. At the time, Chuck Long became the first Big Ten quarterback to surpass 10,000 yards passing while throwing 26 touchdown pass of season 2 for another conference mark. Lowest scoring pass, 4 yards to tight end Mike Flagg gave Hawkeyes commanding 17-3 lead they took to halftime. Gophers were not able to crack Iowa end zone until late in the game on quarterback Allen Hope's 16-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Eugene Gaylord. Hawkeyes won first outright Big Ten title since 1958. They shared crown in 1981, and Iowa won 10 games for the first time ever. Next, we have Oklahoma, number 5 team in the country, beating number 2 Nebraska 27-7. Great rivalry fizzled as Oklahoma dominated on both sides of the ball. Quarterback Jamel Holloway ran for 110 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a 43-yard touchdown run in the first quarter, while tight end Keith Jackson, little used as wide receiver since injury to quarterback Troy Aikman, carried ball 3 times, 136 yards on end arounds to surprisingly lead Sooners in rushing. Jackson raced 88 yards on tight end reverse for first quarter touchdown as OU logged 246 yards rushing in the first quarter of his 423 yards gained in total. Wingback Von Shepard ran 52 yards on reverse to Sooners 6-yard line in the second quarter to breathe some life into Nebraska. But after 3 plays, Huskers were still on 6-yard line, and kicker Dale Clyde missed chip shot field goal. Defensive tackle Chris Spakeman scored Nebraska's sole touchdown, a 76-yard touchdown from a return with 20 seconds left. Much to chagrin of shutout hungry Sooners, defense, which permitted 161 yards rushing and 224 yards total. Next, we got Iowa State beating number 7 Oklahoma State 15-10. The Snow Frigid win occasional 11-man defensive front. Stops held back Thurman Thomas, and so Oklahoma State was stopped. Iowa State tailback Andrew Jackson ran for 93 yards while wide receiver Hughes Suffern scored Cyclones touchdown on a 13-yard pass from quarterback Alex Espinoza for 9-0 first quarter lead. Rick Frank supplied ultimate margins with 3 field goals. Cyclones dared Oklahoma State quarterback Ronnie Williams to pass, and he threw badly, only completing 14 of 44 for 206 yards and 3 interceptions. Basically, they just lined up against us and whipped us, said Cowboys coach Pat Jones. Next, we got Baylor versus Texas, where Texas beat Baylor, the number 15 team in the country, by a score of 17-10. Must-win game for both went to Longhorns as blitzing defense neutralized the Baylor Bears. Texas owned 2-touchdown lead in fourth quarter, but Bears have deficit on a 14-yard touchdown run by running back Randy Rutledge, and took over late in the fourth quarter on Texas' 10-yard line. After stellar defensive back Ron Francis interception, Longhorns stuck with blitz, holding Bears to 5 yards on 3 downs before coming up with fourth down sack. Defensive end James McKinney finishing what heavy pressure by defensive tackle Rocky Reed and linebacker Ty Albert had started. Next, Texas tailback Edwin Simmons moved his way to 90 yards rushing, an 8-yard touchdown, while Baylor tailback Derek McAdoo reached same total with 59 yards, having come on run that set up a touchdown. Next, we got the Arkansas Razorbacks, number 18 team in the country, beat Southern Methodist 15-9. With time running out, Arkansas needed big play. Halfback Bobby Joe Evans delivered down 9-7, facing third and 23 from their own 27-yard line. Hawes got Speedy Edmonds isolated on Mustangs linebacker Kit Case, who soon slipped on fake to burn SMU for 48-yard pass play. Razorbacks needed 4 plays to travel, remaining 25 yards to 4-yard touchdown keeper by quarterback Mark Calgeny, with 3:47 left to go in the game. Fullback Derek Thomas scored 2 on coverage and run, and Arkansas Arkansas grew up to 15-9. Mustangs soon stormed downs, but would have been hard-pressed to score against defense that did not allow a rushing touchdown to any Southwest Conference opponent all year long. All 3 ponies scoring drives ended on field goals by kicker Brandy Brownlee. Hogs winning to the 77-yard drive was achieved despite Mustangs linebacker Ben Hummel's 2 sacks. Next, Southern California beat UCLA, the number 18 team in the country, 17-13. As the Bruins of UCLA did everything they could to blow Rose Bowl bid, turning ball over five times, allowing USC to travel 56 yards in final 2 minutes for winning touchdown. Trojans freshman quarterback Rodney Peete scored that touchdown on a 1-yard run after gaining first down 4 plays earlier on a 3-yard run on 4th and 2 from the 6-yard line. UCLA lost 3 fumbles within Trojans' 20-yard line, including a tailback Eric Ball's bobble on the 1-yard line. Peete completed 8 of 15, 101 yards, with all 8 caught by tight end Joe Cormier, including a 34-yard touchdown pass to him in the first quarter. Tailback Ryan Knight ran for 147 yards against UCLA's top-notch rushing defense. to offset 145 yards gained by Bruins tailback Gaston Green. UCLA kicker John Lee set NCAA record with 79 career fumbles, converting both attempts. The Bruins could still capture Rose Bowl berth, but needed Arizona State to lose in Tempe. Speaking of Arizona State lost to Arizona 16-13. Wildcats happily bounced bitter rivals from the Rose Bowl as kicker Max Zendejas booted a 32-yard field goal with 143 left to supply winning points over Arizona State for third straight year. Game turned on a hit by Arizona linebacker Byron Evers that forced punt fumble by Sun Devils cornerback Anthony Parker. Recovered in end zone for a touchdown by Arizona cornerback Don Beans. Arizona had been outplayed to that moment, yet now trail only 13-10. The Sun Devils quarterback Jeff Van Rapport, who threw for the team's only touchdown on a 7-yard pass to running back Vince Amore, lost from 2 cats, defensive tackle Stan Mativ. I think that's what it's called. That's what it pronounces. To set up winning field goal on sack by defensive tackle Dana Wells, Ty would have sent ASU to Rose Bowl, but Sun Devils decided to keep passing to try to win. Van Rapport later threw and searched the safety Chuck Cecil to end the final threat. Zendejas also booted 42 yards, 57 yards field goal for 77-yard 3-pointers in his career. One short Brothers Lewis former NCAA record. Max could not match UCLA's John Lee, who set career field goal mark. And thanks to Max's last field goal was Pasadena bound with Bruins. So that concludes a look at week number 13, November 23rd, 1985. College Football History Review, the 1985 college football season, the week that was. Let's look at the AP poll. It was November 25th. You had number 20 Georgia, 19 Ohio State, 18 Texas, 17 Oklahoma State, 16 UCLA, 15 Texas A&M, 14 Arkansas, 13 Louisiana State, 12 Florida State, 11 Air Force, 10 was Tennessee, 9 Brigham Young, 8 Nebraska, 7 Auburn, 6 Florida, 5 Michigan. Number 4 was Miami. Number 3 was Oklahoma, 2 Iowa, and number 1 Penn State. So that concludes a look at college football history review, the 1985 college football season, the week that was, for the games that were played on November 23rd, 1985, week 13. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Do a video of this magnitude to conclude. Look at weeks number 14 and 15 of the college football season, the conclusion of the regular season of college football, 1985. Go over the conference stats and stuff like that. Then Tuesday I get into the bowl seasons, the games that were played, and everything like that, etc., to conclude the whole season of the 1985 college football season. So please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Do videos magnitude tomorrow. Until then, talk to you soon.